What is up? It's Lee and Craig with another one for you. And
we're back again.
We're back.
In the webcam.
In each other's homes.
In the webcam universe.
You better believe it. Now, firstly, we just want to apologise for the fact that we haven't brought a video out for a while, a paranormal video. They are coming. We've got a cracking one that we're filming with Cag and Alison in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
Adelaide Haunted Horizons. It's going to be epic. I'm looking forward to meeting them. Craig, have you got your singing voice ready?
I've got my singing voice ready. La dee da dee da dee da. You know, I'm preparing. Get the vocal warm ups going. Massaging my eucalyptus, whatever it's called.
You what?
Eucalyptus. Well, what they used to do in singing, we had to do it like, you know, your Adam's apple. You had to like wobble it in. That was like a singing technique.
Really?
Yeah.
I've got a really good singing technique for myself.
What's that?
Just don't sing.
You don't get your falsetto out.
It works for me. Right, so what me and Craig have decided to do is we're going to react to a top 8, apparently. Is it top 8? Yeah, top 8 scary ghost videos that are overwhelmingly creepy.
I'm scared already. I'm scared.
I'm just telling you what it says here.
I'm
so
spooked
we're going
out.
to be the judge if they're scary or not. All right. We're going to be the judges on this, Craig. Are these videos
I'm shaking. I'm glad it's light outside because I couldn't get to sleep tonight. I don't know how I'm going to get to sleep.
It's fine. You're doing a merchandise thing for the Jonas Brothers tonight.
So that'll give the good energy. That is, to be fair.
No, that will give you nightmares, mate.
I'm petrified for it. I'm petrified.
Right. So we're going to do now top 5, top 8 scary ghost videos. So let's get the reaction screen up and going. If I can find
that way, isn't it? It is that way. Through some top 5.
Right. So so top 5 videos.
Can I just critique something here? Okay, you call it. Your channel's called Fearsome Top 5, but then you proceed to do a top 8 video. It's not. Where's the loyalty gone?
Yeah, where's
it needs
the
to be called
gone to that number?
Fearsome
number 5?
Top 8.
Yeah, that number 5's going. But 6, 7, and 8 are going. It's our turn to shine.
It is literally why was 6 afraid of 7?
Because
7, 8, 9.
8, 9. That's it. I knew it was something I couldn't remember. Should we watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Before we carry on, don't forget, if you are new here, please subscribe. Consider hitting that like button. We're going to be doing a few more of these as the weeks and months progress, along with paranormal investigations. We're getting to them, and some other stuff as well we're going to mix in for you. But we thought this would be fun, basically, to take the mick, really, out of a
fearsome top 5. 8.
Should we do it?
Let's watch it.
Right.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5.
Can you hear that okay?
Today we'll be taking a look at 8 scary videos that'll make your skin crawl.
Make your skin crawl. Right.
What's
Hang on. I've got to stop it straight away there. Why start at number 1?
Why couldn't we start at number 8? I mean,
go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1 being like
the scariest, the prime one.
Exactly. So why start? Why?
I'm presuming it's going to go from the great stuff to the shit stuff.
Well, that's the way of doing it. That's the way of doing it. But okay, well let's carry on anyway. Sorry, I'm being picky. Oh, look at him in a tunnel.
Tunnels beneath the city. By the late
the catacombs.
Paris faced a public health crisis.
This is the one I'm thinking of. I think
cemeteries which were causing disease and foul odors.
Oh my
To address
God.
this issue, the French
Have you ever
government
been
began
to Paris?
They got the
relocating
shit.
remains from
No,
crowded
never.
cemeteries
Never.
to the
I'd
love to go to
abandoned
Paris.
tunnels. Now
Yeah,
full from floor to ceiling with skulls and bones, these tunnels have an unnerving
Alright,
atmosphere
can we just-
and endless
alright, let's
tales
just-
of hauntings. A Reddit user that goes by Big Man Cali Smoker
Big Man Cali
Big Man Cali.
that it'll allowed him to
smoker.
explore the
Okay,
Paris
so
catacombs
we're listening to
virtually.
a
He made his way
baked
through the
geezer.
endless tunnels when he
We're doing a
accidentally
what?
stumbled upon
We're
this.
listening to a baked geezer. He's a stoner, Cali smoker.
He's definitely proper. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, you can tell he's a stoner. Off.
We've just
That
had
was
an
an
advert. I've had to skip.
That was an interesting advert. Hook up.
Oh, I see.
A light.
It's the shadow figure right in the centre of the screen. You can see legs and
I can see a light.
stuff.
In the depths of the tunnels, a shadowy, translucent form
We're
can
filming.
be seen. This ominous figure.
Do you want to say hi?
have a human shape,
Do you want to say
and
hi
from
quickly?
the motion
What?
blur appears to have been
That was a quick hi and bye. That was there.
Oh, okay.
No,
Hi,
wave in
hi, and,
camera.
hi and bye. Just go back because.
So I thought, like,
did you
okay,
s-
so it's like a warped image, basically, that you can see there, can't you? It's very warped.
Yeah.
It's
In the
dust.
depths of the tunnels, a shadowy, translucent form can be seen. This ominous figure looks to have a human shape.
I don't know, because it's through Google Images, and I know Google Images are really, they're really weird anyway. Because even when you're out in the street, right, and then you see that Google car coming down the road with the camera up, and it takes pictures of people, people get
Yeah.
blurred straight away. So I don't know if Google just thinks straight away, oh, let's blur this one out.
You've hit the nail on the head as far as I'm concerned. A question I do have to ask was how did they get the Google car into the catacombs?
That is true. How did they get these images in there?
Yeah,
That
how
is
did
very
they get the Google
strange.
car into those catacombs? Sure, I mean, I'm just
Unless they're
asking
doing
for a friend.
drones now, like little Google drones.
Google drone. Right, let's just have a
Little
look. Let's
Google
put it.
drones.
Let's put it on full screen. Right, so I ain't being funny, but do you know what that looks like to me? Like Jesus.
Is that Jesus?
It's like with Jesus with his arms out. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, you could see at the bottom that, look, you could see feet. That like if you
Yeah,
look at the image, it's more darker at the below.
I see
But
feet.
it's like one of those I'm trying to think what they're actually called. You know when somebody's going through like a psych evaluation and they show you like a Rorschach. Is it a Rorschach? I think it's called. It's like a different like image, like blobs, like black on paper.
Right.
And it's like, what do you see in this picture? And then people are like, oh, I don't know,
A butterfly.
a butterfly. To be fair, it looks like a butterfly. It could be one of them.
I think. I mean, it is a blur. I mean, look at the light. Look at the way the lights are blurring as well. So I definitely think it's some kind of light anomaly mixed with, like you said, Google. They
Yeah,
can't even take pictures
because
properly
it's
on
not.
Google Street View.
Yeah, because
So
it's weird how they've got like the images from the catacomb. Because I don't know if this is actually somebody's picture. They said, I think they actually said they just went
no,
on maps.
yeah, and found it on maps. But anyway, let's carry on. Anyway, let's
From the
carry on.
motion blur appears to have been walking. Although it's very clear that something
Yeah,
was moving
well,
within the tunnels,
I don't
this
know.
definitely does not look like a living person. No
It
signs
doesn't look
of a
like
face
somebody's
are visible,
moving.
but what looks like two legs and an arm can clearly be seen.
I can see the
So
legs.
could this
and,
unsettling apparition be a
oh my
paranormal
God!
entity
I just
accidentally
saw
captured by
something.
Google's
Did you see the arm?
No
Yeah,
signs of a
look.
face are
Hang
visible,
Yeah, the
on.
arm.
but what looks like two legs
Yeah,
and an arm can
yeah,
clearly
but
be seen.
look.
It's the arm in the
Can you
middle.
see my? Can you see my arrow on
Yeah, yeah.
screen? I think that's his shongalong.
Excuse me. His what?
There's his head. There's his head. There his
Yes,
arms.
please.
There his body, and that's his penis.
Oh, the peni.
Yeah, but that's just my personal opinion
There we go.
on ghost penis.
Ghost penis.
So could
Ghost
this
penis watch.
unsettling apparition be a paranormal
Penis
entity
watch.
accidentally
Penis
captured
watch.
by Google's camera? Number
Number
two.
number two, but
A
really
TikTok
separate.
user named Cat sometimes experiences a chilling sensation.
Caped
as if
Crusader,
an unseen
89.
presence is lurking nearby while she's alone in her room. Her hair starts to stand on end, and a cold,
Really?
heavy pit settles in her stomach. Yet when she
Because
scans
she just
the room,
farted.
it remains eerily empty. Despite this unsettling feeling, Kat has never actually seen anything paranormal.
She's never seen
Well, that
anything
was until
paranormal.
recently when her security camera caught
Oh, a
this.
security camera.
A balloon.
No.
A ghostly mist suddenly appeared and slowly drifted
Someone
through
just
the
vaped.
yard. This cloudy anomaly hovered through the grass before quickly vanishing into thin air.
Oh my God, it's a ghost!
Resembles a ghostly silhouette, and Kat replayed the video repeatedly,
Oh!
struggling to decipher
What?
this could be.
It disappeared! Because it's smoke. It's not. It can't be anything else. That's smoke.
Well, I was.
Someone either was having a cigarette around the corner, or someone was just took a massive, hit of their vape.
I was just come up with. I was going to come up with a different theory, and I was going to suggest let's just play it. Well, see if it'll play it again. So I've got a different theory.
She insists that nothing around her home could randomly produce smoke in the middle of her yard. So what might this phenomenon actually be?
I've got a theory as to what this phenomenon.
What?
Phenomenon. Right. I think it's a spider's web.
And just it could be
Right up against the lens of the security
camera. Yeah.
And it's just slowly moving, or even a bug. Because if a bug was that close to the lens, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
it could possibly
it could be somebody vaping. But
yeah. Or they've turned the heating on. In the if you turn your heating on, your house produces like a little bit of smoke. No, wait, is it when you have a shower? And it's like and it produces a bit of steam coming out. Could be a bit of steam. You're not going to lie from your house.
But I think this is America, isn't it? So
I don't know if Americans have that.
Boilers.
Do they not? They got thermostats.
Well, they wouldn't have a boiler if you
Americans,
Florida.
Our American viewers, do you have boilers or do you have thermostats? Please let us know in the comments below. that might be the response. But I'm intrigued.
What the hell's a boiler? Is that some kind of kettle?
Is that a kettle? You British drinking tea?
Because we don't have, in the UK, we don't have hot weather. So
no.
We don't have air conditioning units in our homes built in. What we have, because our weather's normally shit, we have boilers, basically, so we can turn the heating up within our homes.
And to make big pots of tea.
That's a kettle.
Because we're British, you see. Top of the day, governor.
Number three. Reddit user Admirable Wealth 253 posted a video to the Paranormal Encounters
means they're poor.
Of footage captured in a daycare located in New York. According to this Reddit user, several kids would complain of seeing a mean man inside the playroom. These chilling words haunted the staff, as they had no idea who the kids were talking about.
The janitor.
And on multiple occasions, when one of the cleaners would go to the basement, she would stumble across toys now eerily rearranged in a circle.
That's
this unsettling sight would often scare her to tears as she ran upstairs. Well, one day, with new security cameras rolling inside, a terrifying sequence of events was captured.
I'll be the judge. Oh, I have to keep cutting out adverts.
Oh. Oh, they're having a seesaw.
It looks like it. Is that it?
What, that's 3 p.m?
Yeah. Apparently.
Is that a mouse?
I don't know. I'm calling string.
I'm presuming that's like a little toy car. Wow, the kid gets really bored. Go on the seesaw for a bit, play with the cars, and then, you know what? Fuck this bucket.
Yeah, the ghost kids go in. Is this what I've got to play with? This is an absolute joke.
You know what I mean? Go on a seesaw. Oh, this is boring. Play with the car. Yeah. You know what?
So technically, right, let's say if this was really a ghost, right? So technically there'd be two ghosts there, wouldn't there?
Well, how the seesaw would be working, technically, yeah.
Yeah, right.
On a technicality.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how they would do the seesaw. They could potentially do it with string. that's a possibility.
Mm.
As for let's have a look.
And as this movement suddenly
See,
stopped,
that looks
a
like
ball
a
began
toy.
rolling across.
Oh, is it a
Oh, it's a
ball?
ball.
Did he say it was a ball?
Yeah.
And as this movement suddenly stopped, a ball began rolling across the floor. Then, almost as if the entity causing this activity was moving around the room, the basket on the table got pushed to the floor.
Right. Okay. When it comes to the ball, if you were fake, it can be quite easily done. All you need is off camera the ball to be resting on a like a ramp.
Yeah.
So you got a ramp, so you can roll the ball down. So it's resting on something, say like that, piece of string on it. If you pull the string, it will lower the ramp down. The ball will roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it could
That's
have been it could have been a tremor.
Like an earth tremor, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. In like New York as well. I do think they do experience from mild mini earthquakes, well, like little tremors.
But how would you explain the seesaw?
Seesaw tremor, and then that tremors, and then rock.
I would say no tremor because the camera didn't shake.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, it was surveillance, wasn't it? So
Yeah, which you would.
But you would still see it tremoring.
You'd still notice.
You'd still see it shaking around.
And the seesaw, the ball, and the basket technically would have all gone at exactly the same time and not separately.
Yeah. It's just weird that it's like right in the middle of the camera where everything happens.
I don't know about you, but I'm calling bullshit on that.
Bullshit.
The employees were left in shock when they reviewed this footage, and they began to wonder if this activity
oh my God, there's a big shadow figure.
The kids were complaining about. Number 4.
Spooky.
On the One Investigator 1107 Reddit account, a video was posted to the Ghost subreddit that they're hoping to find an
So this person, I'm assuming, is actually an investigator.
One night around 9 p.m., this Reddit user came downstairs to grab something to drink. At the time, her husband was asleep in bed, and their dog was curled up on the couch, meaning she was the only one awake in the entire house. But while she was in the kitchen, she heard something that sent her hurrying back upstairs.
Stop it there for a second. Sorry. What were they both doing in bed at 9 o'clock?
They might be working early shifts. You never know.
No, too early.
Trying to get their some people go to bed at 9 o'clock. Some people are already in bed by that time, tucked away, early. Having a cup of tea, reading the book, maybe. It's too early for me.
She got up out of bed at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
To make a drink. So he was already asleep. That tells me they were probably.
She probably put on Pride and Prejudice. Early. It was probably a chick flick night, pop a chick flick on. And the husband was like, "Yeah, I'll watch it," and then he fell asleep.
No, because I'm calling bullshit on that straight away because no ordinary husband would sit and watch a chick flick ever in his entire life.
No,
it just wouldn't happen. Lee,
Pride and Prejudice. If you watch Pride and Prejudice,
I would never watch
it. I watched it once. I never even watched it. I fell asleep halfway through.
I watched Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies.
Oh, no, that's a better movie. You put zombies in it, and it just enhances it more. Give me those Victorian zombies.
Should we see what happens to this lady with her 9 o'clock cup of tea?
With a nice cuppa. Bloody Blackpool illuminations here, though.
Yeah, every single light's on. Why?
Has she got an Alexa?
I don't know. When I turn the volume up a little bit.
As she poured herself a glass of tea, a ghostly whisper can be heard calling out.
Okay, hold on, pause that for a second. Pause that for a second as well.
Hang on, let me just skip the advert first.
Skip that one. Can I just critique what the narrator just said? He said a glass of tea. You don't put tea in a glass. You put it
Did
in
he
a cup.
actually,
He
did
said
he
a
actually
glass
say a
of tea.
glass?
A glass of
Oh,
tea.
right, hang on. Right. Let me just listen to this.
As she poured herself a glass of tea, a ghostly
A
whisper
glass
can be
of
heard.
tea. A glass of tea. A glass of tea.
So, Fearsome. Okay, Fearsome. That's his channel name.
Glass of tea. I feel like he just wants to insult the British people, not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, a glass of what?
You don't put tea in a glass.
No,
You
because
madman.
it's dumb.
You madman.
What?
Calling out.
Well spotted. Listen.
I'm not positive if she heard this at the time, although she does appear to pause and turn around. And as she opened the cabinet, another chilling voice called out. She definitely calling out.
I just want to see if her mouth moves.
Right. Okay. Right. Listen to this first noise. Right, because I think I know what it is.
Whisper can be heard calling out.
Right. You tip one liquid into another liquid.
Yeah.
So you get a glass of tea.
A glass of tea.
Right.
You pour a glass.
And you pour something in, like milk, for example.
Yeah.
There's a liquid
Responding
pouring.
to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now listen to this noise. Right. And to me, it sounds just like somebody pouring liquid into liquid. Right.
As she poured herself a glass of tea,
As she
a
poured
ghostly
herself
whisper
a
can be
glass of
heard
tea.
calling out.
Listen. At the exact point.
And then you can hear the milk carton like screw back on. Clack, clack. And then literally within that,
the exact point
when she's pouring.
I'm not positive
because she looks back at the glass.
Although she does appear to pause and turn around.
Yeah, she's paused to turn around to look back to make sure, have I put enough milk in my glass of tea? Right? In my opinion.
That's the first sound is definitely her pouring the milk into the tea.
And as she opened the cabinet,
in the glass.
Another chilling voice called out. She definitely heard this voice as she quickly looked to the right, expecting to see someone speaking. I can't quite make out what these voices are saying, so if you have any guesses, please let me know.
But the thing is, I wish we had
user after hearing
a zoom in on her mouth to see if she was actually like, if she might, because sometimes you never know. I think I've like spooked myself out with like if I've done something without me knowing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's we've noticed it a few times on investigations. You don't even know that you've made sort of
a breathing noise in a certain way.
Yeah. Right, but let's listen to it again, because I think I may know what it may be, but now to me that sounds electronic.
Oh, you know that last sound where it goes like the last little She closes a cupboard within that sound. She might her cupboard just might be squeaky as fuck.
as she opened the cabinet, another chilling voice called out.
She started closing the cabinet before. Well, the noise had already started before she closed the cabinet. But I personally think.
She definitely heard this voice as she quickly looked to the right, expecting to see someone speaking. I can't quite make out what these voices are saying, so if you have any guesses, please let me know.
Hello. Right.
According to this user, after...
Right, so straight away you can see that obviously there are children in the home.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It looks like
it
it's just been
sounds
Halloween.
yeah. So I think it could well be maybe an electronic toy or something that may be in there that's just turned itself on or just wasn't switched off
Because
properly.
we don't
Or
know what's going on upstairs. Apparently, she's saying everyone's asleep. You know, you never know. The
yeah.
husband might. It might have been the bed squeaking upstairs.
Oh, that's a good shout. That should we listen to it again? It's a good shout. That is.
And as she opened the cabinet, another chilling voice called out.
No.
It's
not a voice though.
She
It's not a voice though. It's definitely not a voice. It's not somebody saying anything.
No, I agree with that. It's not. It
just
sounds electronic.
Yeah.
So, have you been scared so far with what we've seen yet, Craig?
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots, especially for the smoke monster. The smoke monster's scary. Oh my god!
Please take him.
Please don't hurt me. I want to be in the sequel.
What was that from Scary Movie? Was
Scary movie. Please don't kill Mr. Ghostface. I want to be in the sequel.
Right, so should we crack on with the next video then, Craig?
Yeah.
Expecting to see someone
get
speaking.
number.
I can't
I've got
quite
what number we're on
meanwhile,
now.
I would have Usain bolted my way out of that damn house. Number 5.
5.
A building known as Anglefield.
Hang on, we need to turn the volume down just a little bit, just a smidge.
Yeah. See, technically now this is the final video because it's top 5, not top 8. But you know, we'll let him off this time. We'll let him off.
Let him off.
Temperance hotel.
We'll let him off.
Then by the 1940s, it temporarily became a makeshift school.
Right.
Over the years, visitors and workers have claimed they've seen shadow figures, heard voices, and even seen the apparition of a small child. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the Ghost Tech Paranormal YouTube.
Slap of the head. Ghost Tech.
I'm saying nothing.
Yeah.
A Reddit user that goes by Cloudy Days lives with her family of 5.
That's another smoker?
In a new townhouse.
She lives in a
But according
family
to
of
Cloudy,
5.
while they previously lived in an apartment, she would often wake up in the dead of night to find a shadowy presence lurking in the room, filling her with an overwhelming sense of dread.
It was the cat.
Not quite sure if she was still partially dreaming
It was
or
me.
seeing something from the other side. These spine-chilling encounters stopped completely as soon as they moved, until recently when she spotted this.
Why do they have to film things in portrait?
What is it?
As she laid in bed, she caught a glimpse of something dark peeking from around the corner. This strange dark shape looks like the top of someone's head trying to look at her. It slowly came into view before quickly ducking back behind the wall. Cloudy claims this
Hello there.
to what she used to see in her old apartment. But what could this possibly be?
Just checking if you're sleeping.
7.
Right.
On February.
I don't know if that was fake or real or not, but fake or not, mate, you would shit yourself, wouldn't you? If that was real,
It's happened to me before though. When I in my old house in Aldridge, basically I'd have like mirrors close to my door, and one night my door was like half ajar, and then in like the reflection of my mirror, I swear down, I thought I saw like a shadowy figure like on the other side, and I was probably about like 8 years old. Okay, young, very young, primary school, age.
Hmm.
And I saw a shadowy figure, and I was just stared at it for ages, and I swear down like something was like looking back towards me. So I did the most sensible thing like anybody should do. Run straight towards the shadowy figure, run through the door and scream for my mum.
And did it beam back? Did you see it again after that?
No. But it could just be your brain playing tricks on you. Because if you think, I always say this, if you like you can conjure up things with your brain. I know she's got that on film, but it could be anything down to lighting. When like somebody's like driving past your house with headlights on, and the lights will go past your house, they can cause shadows to appear.
It's a possibility, Craig. It's a possibility.
It's a possibility. But
it's a possibility.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
But that's it. We weren't there.
We weren't there.
It
wasn't us peeking around the corner.
February 5th at 9:40 in the morning, a TikTok user named Mildred woke up to find her dog sleeping at the foot of her bed. Thinking this was cute, she decided to record a quick video with her phone. But it wasn't until she later rewatched this video that she noticed something that made her stomach drop.
Oh.
You probably didn't catch that.
I didn't.
Let's take a closer look. On the floor at the foot of the bed looks to be an eerie, ghostly face. This pale face can be seen for a split second, but as the camera panned away, then came back, this face had vanished. Mildred couldn't believe what she was seeing as she replayed the video.
I don't care if that's fake or not, that's creepy.
On the floor.
That's weird. It's like does it go from The Exorcist Tamara?
Couldn't believe what she was seeing as she replayed the video.
I don't know. Oh,
Reagan.
See, I don't even care if this is real or not. That's awesome. I like that. That actually went.
That is spooky. There we go. I can't sleep tonight.
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one, Mildred.
According to this TikTok user, there was no one else in the room besides her sister, who was asleep next to her in bed. I'm not quite sure what to call this, but it's definitely giving me the creeps. And if this thing ever shows up in my room, I won't hesitate to kick it out the window.
I would boot that thing out the window.
You know, I don't care. I would hesitate to kick that motherfucker out the window.
Out the window.
Shoot. Last one, Craig. Last one.
Reddit user
Number 8
recently moved into a small wooden house in a remote village in northern Italy. After living in a city for most of his life, he was looking forward to the peace and quiet. The first few weeks living in his new home were exactly what he imagined. But this soon changed when he began to hear strange noises coming from the attic at night. According to Marco, he would hear the unnerving sound of creaking floorboards, thumping, and occasionally the sound of something being dragged across the floor.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog.
It's Gollum.
It was either Gollum or Sonic.
He's just lost a life.
Around his loft.
He's lost a life there. The rings are all falling down.
Has. Down, 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 down. I was asleep in my room, and all I heard was dun 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 dun. Every time I opened my bedroom door, it went Sager. That was the worst Italian accent ever. My apologies to anybody Italian.
And after some time, he managed to catch this.
Did he say that it was flats?
I don't know. I don't think he even said, but it was coming from the attic. Because I'm with you, Craig. My first instinct is he lives in a block of flats, but it's an apartment building. But there's a loft.
Yeah, there's a ladder there going into the loft. He's always going up.
Unless he's one of those people, like one of those creeps who actually does live in an apartment building and built a secret door in the person above's house.
Yes.
And when they're not home, he just goes in and tries all their clothes on.
Yes. Keeps on taking the sugar.
Yes.
This is what happens when you don't give me sugar. I'm just trying to be a friendly neighbour.
He's going into the neighbour's house now. Oh my god.
Hello, big issue.
The thing is, though, it actually looks like he has gone into the neighbour's house.
It does.
Above. Why does
It looks like somebody else's bedroom.
It does. Why does his attic look like a bedroom? That made me jump in my ear then. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
He scanned the ceiling as the sound of something moving was directly above him. While listening to these noises, he eventually built up the courage to take a look inside the attic.
That chair,
no
then.
one could be seen in the small
Yeah,
dark
that was
space.
pretty cool. It was a cool
as he
effect.
stood with his phone in hand,
It might be
the
real,
sound
I
of
don't know,
hangers
but-
moving came from behind him. He whipped his head around, and when he did, the chair in front of him got knocked to the side. The sudden movement was enough to send him frantically climbing back down the ladder.
Same, I'll be like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
He's
gone.
been staying with a friend, as he's just too frightened to step foot back inside.
The house is on sale. I don't care. Beetlejuice can have
Follow
it.
me on Instagram to
Goodbye.
hear more from your
I mean, I don't know about that last one.
No, that was very a peculiar one, that is.
It was a good one. It was a good one. I mean, who knows? He could have a poltergeist in his house. We don't know.
You know what he needs to do? He needs to call the Ghostbusters.
Or just set fire to his house.
Yeah, basically, burn that motherfucker down. Take all the good shit out of it. Burn it down.
Yeah. Take all the good. Just leave that chair.
Yeah.
Or I'll just take the chair outside with a piece of paper on it, going free to a good
Free
home,
chair.
in brackets, not haunted.
Yes.
And then just leave it outside. So what did you make of them vids then, Craig?
I'm still very upset because he's saying his channel's top 5, but he did top 8. My favourite one was the smoke monster, the smoke ghost. I love the the Exorcist head.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That one's a good one, and then the final one.
The sister, but
yeah,
I don't know.
Could have been the sister, and it could have just been like some expert like camera work that they've incorporated in
under a quilt. And then when
they used a lot of techniques for like cutting away. Basically, show the image and then move the camera away, and then the camera was away for a prolonged period that you could possibly edit it for then camera to go back towards the dog.
There may have been a minor little cut there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert, but I don't know. But I thought it was pretty.
But
funky.
it's still a great. Yeah, it's still a great video.
Yeah, I think it's fake, but I thought it was fun.
Yeah,
and
then the last one. I think the last one's very. It's hard to explain that one with the banging upstairs, and
I'd
then
like to have seen the whole video because
there were snippets.
Whole video to it to see if there were any cuts in it or anything. Because you could have had a mate upstairs for all we know, but the chair went backwards.
The boy. If you enjoy.
Sorry, but the chair went backwards. I think, didn't it? So
yeah,
I don't know.
But it was very peculiar. There we go. Top 8 completed it. We're a little bit terrified.
I'm going to go to sleep tonight feeling absolutely fine.
Yeah, after the Jonas Brothers, I'll get back home and I'll have a glass of tea.
Shitting yourself.
And I have a glass of tea to calm my nerves down.
Have a glass of tea, mate. If you don't send me a picture of you having a glass of tea, I'll be fuming.
You just see it. All you'll see is my hand being burnt to fuck.
That's it, because that's why you can't put boiling hot kettle water in a glass and
a glass, and the glass is going to smash from the hot water.
The glass will actually smash.
But yeah, Americans, just carry on doing you. Keep on drinking glasses of tea.
I saw a video of an American who tried to make a British cup of tea, and they got a cup of tap water right, and then put it in the microwave, right?
No, they
and then
didn't.
they did.
No.
So it with my own eyes.
No.
But,
I love Americans
anyway,
so much.
yes, we'll stop bashing on the Americans because
Love 'em.
they're lovely.
Because they can bash us at any time. Technically, they beat us, so. Hey,
Well, they did, didn't they?
yeah, so we have
Oh,
nothing
dear.
really that we can take the
We
piss
tried,
out.
but we failed.
We failed. We had them for a bit, but.
we had some oil. We had a new piece of land for a bit, and then we
Yeah.
just got booted off.
Yeah.
Get back to that hellhole, you
Yeah.
lying.
Get back to Birmingham. All right.
Right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this little video for you. We are going to be back out exploring again very soon.
Yes.
Do you want to see more of these top 5, top 8s, top 10s, top anything? Of me and Craig just basically...
I want to see more. I want to see more.
I want to film more.
I want to see more.
Right, on that bombshell, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
See you later. Bye.
They found a mortar bomb over there, so they've done it in the garden. Just be careful because they're waiting for the army to come.
Oh, you're joking?
No, but they're all right now. But if the army come and close the road off, you're shot.
Great. Yeah, they found a bomb.
That's no joke. Unexploded bomb.
Yeah, there's that's no joke. Our estate in Burntwood, where we live now, used to be a armory base. Where they built bombs and everything, so there's still some bombs that are unaccounted for. It's happened before, way back. I think the last one was 20 when I was working in co-op was the last one, so that was like 2021 maybe was the last time. Apparently, the police have came down and said that they found one in the garden.
All right, so you might have to evacuate.
So they found it.
So basically, the army's coming down to bomb disposal it, but the roads are probably going to be closed off.
You might need to evacuate your home, and you may need to leave for work, so I'm going to let you go.
But this might be the last time you see me for a bit. I might be a bit more crispy next time, but everybody have a great weekend, weekdays, everything. Have a great time, guys.
Take it easy, dude. Have a good one. Good luck.
Bye.